That's the thing. Does
You
that
sure
do
look good if
anything?
it's homeless. What? It helps you line up.
Yeah, well, I don't think so.
Okay, you're right. It probably does nothing, but I like doing a big clap at the beginning. It's like a gunshot start. It lets everyone know it's time to get potting. It's time to get moving.
What's this?
That is a big piece of green. It's a big piece of green.
It's gonna be like that for the whole thing.
Well, it'll
It's gonna
change.
be big and
yeah, it's gonna
green?
change. Just give it time. It's
Oh,
like a-
so it can be anything.
it's a mood ring.
Oh, okay.
So right now, green means bad attitude. And once I warm you up, get you going, it changes.
I'm warm. I'm so warm.
You're warm. You're ready to go.
I think so.
Okay. Well, everything sounds.
Oh, I should have told you I'm a really bad podcast guest.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll probably just end up burping, farting in the mic, and then by the end of the show, I'm going to be the one that's hosting it.
A little bit of jizz will be okay.
I'm
too.
gonna take it over. See yours looks good like that. I don't.
I know.
Mine
you
comes
want
over.
No,
it's fine.
I know. Well,
it's fine.
if because you want your whole face to be seen, all the clips I'm not going to edit.
No, I just don't. No, we're fine.
I mean, you sound pretty good.
Thanks.
You
sound good.
What is Thank you. What's this? What happened today?
What do you mean?
You're just acting crazy.
Am I acting crazy?
Just like you just have a lot of. You don't have demands, but you have.
I'm just trying to figure out your setup here. I just want to know what's going on.
This is Podcast Taylor.
Can you believe it?
Podcast Studio Taylor. Yeah.
Look at this. The Turbo Power Rangers.
Ronaldo with his head where his penis used to be. AI is wonderful.
I'm glad at least it's my head now. It's
Thank you for joining us. This is Taylor Neely Show. Thank you for coming. Special guest in the building. He's Mexican. It's Ronaldo Mercado. Ronaldo, hit him with your catchphrase.
You know it.
Hey, welcome back. Ronaldo, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for coming to my studio, my big giant house.
This is good. You live next to some really nice places. And then you get to your place.
I mean,
but on the way here, it's beautiful.
there is, what way did you come from?
Where did you go?
How did you come from?
Cotton-eyed
guy.
All right.
All right. Fuck. I've never hit that many sound effects.
This is going to be a long hour. This is going to be such a long
There we go.
hour.
Good. We got it. Oh, we're doing at least an hour 5.
Okay. All right. Hour 5. That's
Can you stretch for another 5?
I guess.
So I was at Neiman Marcus. I was doing the
I'm a
Cap
good
City
stretcher.
mic yesterday. And Can you touch your toes?
Mm-hmm.
Did you grow up?
No problem.
Did you play sports growing up?
I'd quit them all.
Nice, but you played them.
I tried. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Man.
Football, baseball.
So I was doing Shakespeare's last night, and there was an audience member who said he'd been to jail a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But he was rich, so he just goes to jail every now and again.
Just as a chill?
Yeah, because he has
To
the
go
money
hang?
to afford to go to jail for a little bit.
Just to hang out with his friends? Or?
No, to like do petty crime, go to jail, get out of jail.
That's weird.
Just do little stints.
To not give up the lifestyle.
Well, I don't know if he was ever a criminal in the first place. I think he
Well, it turns out Elon Musk was a Kia boy. Elon Musk is out there stealing Kias. He just can't stop doing petty crime.
that's how he got to start. Or like he's been a Kia boy all along.
Yeah,
What if
yeah.
the Kia boy was inside him the whole time? It's probably not nice if we call them Kia boys and they're usually black.
They sent him. They got the guys back from the space.
The Kia boys?
No, yeah, the Kia boys from space. And now they're back. They landed back here thanks to Elon Musk.
Yeah, and everyone, if you go online, everyone's upset. They're like, yeah, they landed in the Gulf of Mexico. They're
Gulf of America.
yeah, whatever it's called. I don't care. I wish we would have called it the Gulf of Japan. That would have been super funny. Or the Gulf of Joe Rogan. How about that?
That's what it should.
It should have been. If Elon Musk was really, really actually funny, like he thinks he is, he would have called it the Gulf of Joe Rogan.
The Alpha Brain Coast.
The Alpha Brain Coast. That's what Galveston. We should just change it to Alpha Brain. Oh God, my arm's getting cut off, and you're on the screen so much more.
I'm the host now. I told you I'm hosting.
Eventually.
So what the fuck's the deal with this thing?
Oh, the great. Yeah, I don't know. This is everyone getting back from the space.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I was
You're
at
gonna do a lot of editing.
So I won't. So I was at Neiman Marcus yesterday. I was in the parking lot. I was in the Cap City open mic.
Yeah.
Banger of an open mic in the big room. 7 people there.
Quit bragging. Dear Diary.
It's Dear Diary. Today I did the Cap City open mic, and there were 7 people there, and that room is cavernous when no one's in there. When there's no bodies to absorb the sound.
That's how the one in the helium. I call it a helium. It's a helium, but yeah, it's all the helium rooms are at least the ones that I've been there.
What if we rename
The ones on the road are like that.
to squelium? It's for pigs.
To Squealium?
Yeah, it's for pigs. Yeah,
And that's how you get lit?
stand-up comedy. Do it.
They,
Yeah, it's a
they let a wild hog run
Yeah.
through the room?
You get
and you
yeah,
go, all
yeah, yeah.
right, I'll get off.
No. It's a greased up wild hog.
Yeah.
You have to catch it or else your set's not over. Mm-hmm. And so you're doing your comedy and your only opportunity to catch the wild hog that's greased up with beef tallow, you have to grab him as he runs across the stage. And you don't know when he's going to do it. So you could be up there for 20 minutes or hours.
Yeah, and there's 3 of them that are running around.
There's 3 of them. One's greased up.
And they're all painted with numbers.
Yeah. One's
The
got
numbers 1, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And you go, where's the last?
Where's 2? There was a 2. And then someone bursts through the doors like, 2's on the roof. He's going to jump.
And then to find the headliner's like, yo, can I go up? When am I supposed to go on?
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Our pig's going to jump. And so you call the police and they come.
Yeah.
And then, the police show up and they're like, this is kind of funny. You got pig showing up for a pig.
Yeah. And then the cops show up and they go, it's still a 2 drink minimum. And then the cops get hammered.
Yeah. And the pig, he doesn't really want to do it.
And this all happened at the open mic while you were there.
Yeah. And the pig was on the open mic. He was
Which
so nervous.
one?
Which open mic?
Which pig?
Number 2. He was about to jump. He was so nervous about going up for a spot, he decided it'd be a better idea to say he's going to jump.
The pigs or the proverbial pigs?
The metaphorical pigs.
The metaphor.
The pigs that are inside of us. The pig we always have been and never were.
Is all right.
So
what happened? What happened in Cap City?
I was in Neiman Marcus parking lot because I park in the Neiman Marcus parking lot because my truck is too big to go under the garages. And I have my door open and this guy walks up on me and he has a bag. It was a black guy with a bunch of tattoos. That's just what he was. He said, hey, bro, you want to make $20 real quick? I'm like, I don't think so. And then he said, oh, it's really easy. I just need you to help me to return this stuff to Neiman. They won't let me return it without an ID. Mm-hmm. So we go into Neiman Marcus and he goes up with me. It's not like we're even doing a scam. Neiman Marcus's policy is just they need someone with an ID to return the stuff.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter that the guy right there that he bought it, the guy that checked him out, he watched him buy the stuff. But because he didn't have an ID, he couldn't return it. I guess the pants didn't fit him. And I guess he didn't try them on. And then, so the guy, he has to hand me the cash because I returned the stuff. And then he says, you can keep the $46. So he gave me $46 to help him return stuff.
How much cash was
$746.
For what?
A pair of jeans and a t-shirt.
What?
I don't know. The pants were, when I looked at the receipt, the jeans were like $450.
Were they like True Religions?
I don't know. I didn't see. There were some black jeans. I mean, they were just
Whoa, hey. Hey.
What?
What is it? What makes them black jeans?
They were holding a 40. They were drinking a 40.
Yeah, they were.
And they drove a car, and they had the long spokes.
They were walking across the street, but no crosswalk.
Yeah, and they smoked menthol.
Those jeans, they gotta quit smoking.
My jeans.
Yeah, what's up, my jeans?
What's up, my jeans?
No, well, that's neat.
Did you fall recently?
45, $46 is good. I did fall recently. Yeah.
What were you
It's
doing?
been a little bit.
Were you monkeying around?
Enough about Neiman Marcus. That's what you should have said.
Neiman Marcus.
You should have. Hey, thanks, my Neiman Marcus. Hey, thanks, my Neiman Marcus. Yeah, I fell. I was at the skate park shredding.
Nice. You shred?
I was shredding. Yeah.
Are you a snowboarder?
I did. I tried it.
Yeah.
I did it I was pretty good for a day.
Yeah.
And it was like towards the end, I fell and hit my head with no helmet. And then I was like, gonna power through it. And then I was like, wow, my head hurts really bad.
When you bonk, when you bonk your head as a kid, you don't think about the repercussions.
Yeah.
But if you bonk your head as an adult,
you think about the repercussions.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, I hit my head one time at the park and fucking I was just face straight to the ground.
Oh,
nice, get that. They get that. Yeah, so I was totally shredding and I hit my face on the ground. I was wearing a helmet, but
wait, this was recently?
No, I was like, probably 20 or 19, maybe something like that. And then,
do you think your head is better at taking blows when you're a kid?
I think you just get back up quicker.
Get back up.
I think it probably does just as much damage.
Like you don't think
Probably
kids can't get concussions, right?
I don't know. You ever saw stars? I've seen stars before.
Have you been knocked out before?
Yeah, well, that when I hit my face on the ground on the concrete, I got back up and then I was like, "What happened again?" And then they told me, and then they would like go for a run, and then they would come back, and I would be like, "Whoa, wait, what happened?" Who
went for a run?
Like that's they would go like drop in, and do some tricks, and then come back. When they would come back,
Yeah.
I'd be
Well,
like, what happened again?
Here's my question
And they
for
would
you.
tell me again.
Did you have like a bunch of birds flying around your head, like little Tweety birds?
No, but
Usually that's indicative of a concussion.
No, I didn't have that. But what I did have was this big, crazy welt that got real big, and then it went. It was like 10 stories high. Yeah.
Do you also
That's
like
what
this?
happened to me. Yeah, no, I heard boxing bell, ding ding.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of lights flashing in my face.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Colored spots and things like that.
That sounds like
Stars. I've seen stars. You're like not. Yeah. Like when I remember I was a kid, I got like just hit my head on my friend's like hardwood floor in their house.
oh.
And
What kind of wood was it? That really kind of will tell you if it's a concussion or not.
I think it was like a red oak.
Yeah.
It was like nice.
Probably.
It was a really nice hardwood.
I wonder what the most expensive wood is.
Yeah. What? You wonder that?
I wonder.
Do you wonder that?
Right, specifically now.
Really?
I wonder a lot of stuff in the moment.
Well, like, what do you mean? Well, like, just any wood, like that you can't, that is available before purchase, or like
I didn't expect.
who appraises wood?
Oh, the wood guy. I mean, I didn't expect you to know.
No,
When you're thinking about stuff, are you thinking about stuff while you're talking?
what? What? The fuck? What did you?
Well, you
I'm
know,
glad you're doing this podcast. man.
what?
I'm glad you're doing this.
Oh, okay.
This is good.
Yeah, yeah. This is good for you. You should probably do this. You should probably do this in most time, like
By yourself?
Yeah, just by yourself. No, like while you're like you're stand comedy, and
Oh boy,
like
yeah.
you're on stage. And you're saying
Been
stuff,
there.
but you're thinking about other stuff at the same time. So you're picturing. Do you think in pictures or words? Let's get to the meat of the matter. I'll say this: baked beans. What do you see in your head? Do you see the words "baked beans" or do you see baked beans?
No, it's Beans from Even Stevens holding the joint, going. "Bleh." That's baked.
Did he
beans.
smoke weed in Even Stevens?
No, but that's what is going on. That's what I see when you say baked beans.
I don't remember who Beans was.
You remember?
See, no, this is good. Actually, no, we can't get off topic. This is important stuff. I didn't watch. I wasn't allowed to watch Even Stevens. It was too inappropriate.
Really?
Yeah. Who's in that? Shia LaBeouf
The LaBeouf.
and who was Stevens?
If you thought they're all the
So they're all the Stevens.
the Stevens.
It's like a compound of Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and they all drink Kool-Aid and suicide. Pep.
Oh, so it's like a Jamestown,
Yeah.
South Africa. Is that where that was?
No idea.
So when you're thinking about stuff, like, so you thought of beans? Is that really where your brain went first? Was beans from Even Stevens?
Beans. Yeah. Or it's just like TikTok memes. So the other thing that came to my head was beans. What the fuck? That
Yeah,
guy.
I don't know that
guy?
one.
You don't know that one?
I haven't seen that one.
It's just beans.
I don't go on TikTok.
Yeah. Me. I don't. No, me either.
I go on Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
I'm currently restricted on Instagram though, so I'd say it's pointless to even go on.
Are you back yet?
Yeah, I can message again, but when I go to account status, it says I'm not. Stuff is restricted. Like, what's the point?
You got to get on. It's the most important thing.
Instagram?
Yeah.
No,
It's more important than everything else in the world.
You know, that's how I feel sometimes.
It is.
But
It's more important than comedy. If you want to have a career, doing stand-up is probably the worst thing that you can do for your stand-up career.
Yeah.
You're literally just wasting your time. The amount of time you put into like trying to focus on doing your stand-up is actually it's less valuable.
I had the thought last night of like, is it more valuable for me to go do this Cap City and then go do a mic, or is it better for me to go home and like write a sketch and shoot a sketch or something?
Yeah, don't even write. It's not even that. You don't even. It's like No, stand-up is what you do when nothing else works.
Yeah.
When you have nothing else, then you go and do stand-up, because you like, you know, like you should be like I'm like 26 and you're like, what, 30? How old are you?
52.
Okay, you see what I mean? So it's like we're young enough that
I was
trying to focus to do on stand-up.
I was a successful banker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go back, go do that again.
Go be a banker?
Go be a banker
I'm
again.
not allowed to mess with
No, but it's like you should be doing OnlyFans, and I should be like reviewing fast food in my fucking car.
Oh, so
And then eventually, then you get to stand up after that.
you're saying we're late to the game.
No.
You're saying we're doing the wrong thing?
Yeah.
You're saying
Like this makes sense.
doing a podcast.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Because this goes on the internet.
Yeah.
And the internet is where everyone lives.
And everyone's seeing this. Everyone's watching. Still.
I mean, if
Still watching.
the world is full of 300 people a week,
Fucking idiots.
guys, don't take that personally. Ronaldo doesn't mean it. He's just upset he doesn't have his own podcast.
No, it's refreshing to be. I haven't done one of these in a while, so it's
You
fun
couldn't cut it.
It's nice to see someone like trying.
I'm trying hard.
I'm not trying.
I'm trying.
I'm not trying at all.
Every single week, I'm trying.
That's good.
You know who's sat in that chair?
Yeah. Who?
Casey Rockham's.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Oh, sorry, Casey Rocket.
Nah, not familiar.
You don't know Casey Rocket?
Never heard of him.
He's
No.
the crab.
Mm-mm.
He does
Doesn't ring a
does
bell.
his signature bit. I donated my car to Cars for Kids.
Is this the show where you just tell the other people that were sitting in the seat before they were sitting there?
Some cockroaches,
This is the.
for sure. Probably at some point they crawled up the legs, and they're probably doing like a joke. They're like, "Look, where I'm doing a podcast."
La cucaracha.
Yeah, like "La cucaracha." That's what the cockroaches do. That's their song. I love that cockroaches have a song.
Yeah, only in Texas.
Is that
They
what
do
that
that.
translates to?
La
La cucaracha. Is cucaracha
cucaracha.
cockroach in Spanish?
Close enough to me.
La cucaracha.
So it works for me.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Yeah, whenever you say baked beans, I picture la cucaracha.
What's your favorite? Like,
Cucaracha.
do you have any hot?
I don't like anything.
Okay,
Like, let's get this out of the way.
come on. You don't like nothing.
I don't like nothing.
Okay, let's go through stuff and see.
Look
what-
at me. Look, I'm mentally ill, and you ain't no walk in the park either.
I would rather be like a walk in like a knee-high creek.
Is that in China?
Sure, they
Knee-high Creek? Knee-high?
got me with that one. The first thing you've said funny this whole time. Knee-high Creek, famous creek in China. Knee-high Creek.
I told you I'm so bad at podcasts.
You're not bad at podcasts.
God, this is unlistenable.
Well, good. No, it's not. It's very listenable.
Okay.
You're episode 70.
Nice. Is that significant?
I don't know. I'm just saying. This is all this is.
This is what comes after 69.
This is it's all
70,
downhill after.
plus mouthwash.
Plus,
Get it?
yeah, because you're 69. Yeah. You're trying too hard. Let the podcast happen to you. Don't try to be the podcast.
No, I am the cast.
Let the podcast to be to you.
I am the pod.
You are the pod.
No.
I mean, do you think like inside your body if Osmosis Jones was made today, maybe he'd like work at a podcast studio?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bill Murray, it wouldn't be Bill Murray. It'd probably be like Jeff Bridges,
Right. What does he work at in the show?
the
Or in
dentist,
the movie?
or he pops his zit at the dentist.
I don't really remember.
I know. I watched that movie so many times as a kid, and then my mom said, "Turn that off."
She didn't like
rotting
that
your
either.
brain.
Were you not allowed to watch a bunch of stuff?
No, yeah, they threw books at me.
That sucks.
They threw big books at me.
That's crazy.
Oversized books.
And they like, well, how did they make sure you read them?
They would
They-
highlight the important parts.
Really?
Yeah, in the books my parents threw at me, they highlighted the important parts. They said, "You better tell me what you read."
What was the last book you read?
Pet Cemetery. Read or listened to?
Read.
Pet Cemetery.
Okay.
Have you read it? Read it?
No.
Do you know what it's about?
Not really. Kind
It's
of.
Stephen King.
They bury the cat.
Yeah, it
and
comes
then-
back to life.
Yeah, on some Native
There's-
American type shit.
I don't know. Sacred land. Oh, and this is the part in the show where we do want to do a land acknowledgement, and we do acknowledge all the people that came before this, whose land this was. Yeah, right now it's probably going to be.
It's McDonald's employees
Yeah, there was a McDonald's here before.
up here.
So we want to acknowledge whoever was here before, whether it was Native Americans or just old Texans or the Mayans, Aztecans,
Yeah.
Aztec.
Yeah.
Was that all South America?
They all killed a bunch of people. They were big in
They used to do
sacrifices.
sacrifices.
A lot of them.
Do you think you would have been good back in times like that?
Which ones?
You are bad at this.
I told you I'm bad at this.
Being a Mayan, being an Aztec, or
Would be bad at
maybe
it?
being a knight, like a medieval knight.
Yeah, no, that shit seems like it sucks.
I know, but do you think you could have? You think you could have stepped up to the plate? Well, they wouldn't have baseball references back then. So do you think you could have do you think you could have done what it taken?
Right.
Took?
To be alive at that time?
Yeah, to
So it would
survive.
probably more than likely be like a poor person who would either get sacrificed
Yeah.
to the gourds or like
Do you think you would do good at what? Do you think you could I don't know. What do you think your job would be?
I mean, my job's not even that cool in this time.
What do you do? I
It
forget.
doesn't matter.
We've talked about it before, but I forgot.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's just
Give me a vague answer.
I work at a Home Depot.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
you stand up front.
That's right.
Damn it.
Yep, I do that.
Fuck.
I'm one of the ladies that sells tamales. I get all dressed
Oh
up
yeah.
and I go, tamales.
You know what? They didn't have in Ohio. Definitely don't have that. In Atlanta, you didn't really have that much, but here you have a lot of people selling stuff.
They had a show in Chicago, and a tamale man walked into the showroom while it was dark, and there was a comedian on stage.
I like that.
And he walked around and went, tamale, tamale, while the comics still had to perform on stage.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty ballsy. I mean, you gotta
Did he get in trouble or kicked out?
gotta
or
get
anything?
paid. No, they let him make his round. Nobody bought tamales from him, and he walked out. Went down in the next.
It would have been
spot.
funny if he was on the show.
I know, right? Yeah, he goes, tamale. Also, I have a type 5.
Yeah.
Let me do my type 5.
Everyone's got to have a day job. What
Do
would you do
they?
if you didn't do stand up?
What would?
Yeah.
Probably.
What are your hobbies?
Well, if I didn't do stand up, what would I do?
Yeah.
Like,
Or what's your hobbies and you do stand up,
mean?
or maybe a different lifetime where you don't do stand up.
probably benzos.
Yeah, those are pretty nice.
Probably Xanax.
Well, in college, I was really into Xanax and I loved it. But then once I discovered painkillers after college, I was like, these are way better. Painkillers are way better because you can get stuff done. Xanax makes you dumb as shit.
Yeah, it really turns people. And then, like, I've only ever seen people just get violently aggressive.
Yeah.
When they start drinking and doing it.
Oh,
yeah.
well, it's Blackout City. You're the mayor.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
And like every single administrative position. That's why you're fucking aggravated. The city's falling apart, and you're in charge of everything. The roads are a mess.
Yeah. The whole city's on fire. And like, who set the fire?
The whole city's on fire. Like you go to the bank. The bank's made of metal. It's on fire. It's like this fire doesn't even make sense. It's like the fire department's like, sir, you are the fire department.
Yeah.
That's what it's like being on Xanax.
Yeah.
And being on a painkiller is like, ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty. I had broke my ankle one time, and they gave me some of those.
I bet you cried like a bitch.
They were nice.
I bet you cried hard.
I cried a little bit.
You boo-hooed.
I didn't boo-hoo.
Yeah, you called for your
but
mommy.
I cried for sure.
You called for your mommy.
Well, they called my mommy, but yeah.
Who did?
They had
the guy that broke your ankle?
the cat.
I just broke your son's ankle. He's a bitch.
Yeah, I was at the skate park. And they had,
Ooh, how many bones have you broke?
just that one.
Was
My
it the
ankle.
worst you ever hurt yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. They had to reconstruct my growth plate, and I had to have surgery because I guess my leg would have stopped growing or something like that. So they had to fix that.
Man, that's good.
Yeah.
So you have regular size shoes. You don't have one shoe that's got a bigger heel.
No,
Nothing's more embarrassing than when someone has a bigger
heel.
a bigger heeled shoe.
How embarrassing.
It looks
disgusting.
weird. Well, it's not gross. It's just like
No, we're body shaming. It's
not
gross.
It's not like slimy.
Why is one heel of yours bigger than the other?
Because your leg is an inch shorter than the other.
Yeah, it's gross.
And if you walked around like with the most insane limp ever,
They call that a discrepancy.
it fucks up your back.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, sometimes I get some sciatica, and I wonder.
My dad suffered from sciatica recently, and he beat it.
He said it like it's cancer.
He beat sciatica.
The big C,
Well,
sciatica.
they did make him go through chemo for it.
So, Doc, what are you thinking? Some stretches? No, I'm thinking high-level radiation. I think that's the only way we're going to solve your nerve problem.
Get in the guy microwave.
Get
Get in the person microwave.
Yeah, I busted over my head pretty good.
Yeah.
I was like a bike fell on
Yeah.
my head. A bike.
I bet you cried when you got your first period.
That shit fell on my head.
Ow. Fell on your head?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't have that. You know I didn't have a period. I did get called trans last night, too.
Ooh. Who called you it?
Someone in the audience.
A doctor?
Yeah, they pronounced me.
Where did you do a show last night?
It was like a show where you do your set, and then the audience writes roasts about you.
What show?
It's called Poke the Bear.
Are you upset about the people outside?
Yeah, I think there's a Latino disturbance outside.
There's always a Latino disturbance outside at this apartment complex.
Yeah, I bet. I bet you get some good people watching.
We call that the Hispanic panic.
Yeah, I bet you set up like chairs outside, like right out front, and like look over.
I do
into the pool.
I do take a chair out there sometimes, like in the morning. It's nice to. I don't do it often, but it's nice if I get up early enough before work, go outside, sit in the sun.
Well, I can't believe there's like people out that the water in the pool looks like that. It's like green like this.
Oh,
there's
so
like
for
people
St.
out
Patrick's,
there hanging out.
for St. Patrick's.
No. It's not like the Chicago River.
Did you do anything for St. Patrick's Day? It is water from the Chicago River. This is a Chicago hotel. I mean, a Chicago apartment complex. You know how you have like Chicago bars? Like you got a Chicago bar, you got an Ohio State bar, you got a 49ers bar.
Oh, like
This is a Chicago apartment
stuff.
complex.
Really?
Yeah, there's a sports.
The whole thing is themed.
Yeah. Well, the owners are from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they imported the water.
Okay.
And that's why it's green.
All the Mexicans too. They came from
the
Chicago.
Texas oxygen reacts different with the Chicago water.
Okay.
You know, we're 70% water.
Any other facts?
Yeah, sometimes I want to stick a straw in my arm and drink it. I wish I could just.
That's great. Yeah, you go. I'm how much? What? I'm basically
What?
a Capri Sun. You're telling me I'm a Capri Sun right now?
Give me one of those little tiny straws. Give me little tiny yellow straws that are tiny.
You seem like you were one of those bad kids that wouldn't put it in through the hole in the top. You would like stab it in the side or some shit.
I would bite it and drink it like out of a can.
Like you were doing like a
shotgun
shotgun.
thing,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always worried about people biting a can and ripping their mouth apart.
I do it when I do it with the shotgun. If I
You can
shotgun
do
a
it?
Beer, I just to poke the hole.
Why doesn't
That's
it rip your mouth open? Aluminum is sharp. Aluminum's a precious metal.
What do you? Well, because I mean, when you're making the dent go in, then it's not. Then
So it doesn't fuck up your teeth?
Yeah. I didn't say that. I didn't say it doesn't fuck up your teeth. I got pretty bad teeth.
Do you?
I haven't had a dentist appointment in 12 years.
That's cool.
Probably something. It's not that. It's not cool.
12 years of gingivitis.
Does my breath stink?
I've never noticed.
Let's go.
That's good. Do you brush?
Like, oh yeah.
Do you floss?
Yeah.
Do you mouth?
Not every day. I don't floss every day. That would be crazy if I said I did.
I'm pretty decent. Recently, I've been kind of bad about it, but typically I'm good about. In the morning, I'll brush, and then at night, I'll brush, floss, mouthwash.
Nice. Yeah, that's good.
Well, no, I'll brush and mouthwash in the morning. There's
Yeah.
no reason to do dental floss again in the morning. Unless, what did I eat at dinner in the middle of the night? The only reason you floss is to get the food out of there.
The way that I roll sometimes, yeah, I should floss in the morning for sure. Like I'll eat Taco Bell and then go to bed.
Well, yeah.
Go straight to bed.
But that's treat city. That's when you're already treating yourself to Taco Bell. Like, I'm going to treat myself to not brushing.
I call it business as usual. I call it just another weekday night.
Another night. Hey, doc.
Yeah.
Hey, dentist.
Yeah.
Suck my dick.
Well, I try to, not,
Right.
but I do.
Well, sometimes it's a little treat not to brush before
Try to
bed.
not, but I do.
Sometimes you're in bed.
Yeah, you go, I'm going to be a little piggy.
Sometimes-
I'm going to be gross.
I'm going to be a little piggy, pour some mud in my bed.
Yeah. Sometimes you're not totally worried about it. You go, I'm going to fucking shit this bed right now.
I'm going to shit this bed, roll around in it. I'm going to stomp it into the mattress. I'm going to stomp it in. It's just caked. You can't get it out. I did my recent relapse. I did piss the bed, and I went to
Oh, no.
I went to Home Depot and bought an upholstery cleaner to clean it out. And then I cleaned my entire mattress with the upholstery cleaner.
Was it really dirty?
Well, I have many, many piss stains on that mattress. So
Many piss stains?
many, many relapses, many piss stains. I mean,
yeah.
it's just
Is that what happens
It's
to
just-
you
it's
when
just
you?
it's just a natural kind of tie dye. Piss stains on a mattress. It's
Yeah, it
just-
looks
it's
kind of
just-
cool.
It's just a well loved God tie dyed mattress.
Yeah.
Is that what happens when I relapse?
Yeah, you. Piss the bed?
Sometimes. That
Like,
was the first time I'd pissed the bed in a while.
really?
And you wake up like, oh, fuck. You're like, no, because you're so hungover. Like the last thing you want to do is clean a mattress.
For sure, I can imagine. Yeah, I'm a pretty big booze bag, but I've never pissed.
Oh man,
the
I
bed
pissed my bed so
because
much in college.
drinking.
I would
Really?
so much so often. Well, I'm an alcoholic and a drug addict, so I don't. Alcohol does not react to me the same way it reacts to you.
That's true. Yeah, you can't handle it.
I think it's a genetic thing, but I also think I am allergic to it in some way.
What are you?
Ancestral?
Yeah.
Japanese. That's why I can't handle it. That's why my face gets really red, because I'm Japanese. I recently found out on this bachelor party I just went on, my brother's friend, I guess my friend from growing up too, he found out his grandfather was one of the Japanese kamikaze pilots. He missed the boat, crashed, and then swam to shore, and then started his life over in America.
No fucking way.
Yes, fucking way.
That's bullshit.
Why?
Who was it? It was his dad, his father,
His grandfather.
His grandfather lied to him.
No.
His grandfather's a fucking liar. He crashed. His plane crashed.
Oh, and
he swam out.
Next thing you're telling me he didn't help invent Pringles. He knew the Pringle guy. He had a genetic disorder. He had a giant growth on his face that looked like a mustache.
He was the guy that. He was the Pringle guy.
He also twin brothers with the Emperor of Japan.
Okay.
And he has chainsaws for hands.
Listen, when I was a kid, my mom told me that Albert Pujols was her boyfriend, and I believed her. Okay, this is the same thing that happened.
That's really funny. Your mom's a jokester.
I told my friends at school. I thought it was so real. And then I became like a teenager, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Here's what happened to me at school.
She was lying to me the whole time.
My friend was telling me about the show Deal or No Deal.
Pujols.
I know, such a good name. Such a child's name. Such a sixth grader invented a baseball player's name. I mean, it's almost like
yeah. Who's your favorite baseball player?
P-holes, poo-holes. P-hole, poo-hole.
Albert Dick Fart.
Yeah.
Was my favorite
Yeah.
baseball player.
Johnny N-word.
Like Johnny Football.
Yeah. Johnny N-word.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, my friend in
Johnny Neiman Marcus.
Neiman Marcus, I was in there, and it's a nice place.
No. Focus. What were you, no. I got to get back to this. Did he eject Ejectocito out of the plane, or did he say he hit the water in the plane?
I think he hit the boat, and he got launched out, and then he was like
He went through the windshield.
Yeah, he went through the windshield.
He wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah, and then he skipped across the water
Like a stone.
He stepped across the water, and then he landed. That was in Hawaii, right?
What? Japan is not in Hawaii.
Pearl Harbor.
Oh.
Is Pearl Harbor Hawaii?
Yeah, it was off the coast or something like that. Yeah.
And then he
That sounds
skipped
right.
across the water.
Okay.
He came up on the beach, and then he skipped into a chair, and they had a tiki
The
drink.
Mai Tai, right there,
And he
Mai Tai
drank
in his
it.
hand.
He said, "I don't want to be a soldier anymore."
Yeah, he goes, and then he started the whole tiki craze. That was him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy for sure got lied to by his grandpa.
No, I don't think so. He did a 23 in me.
No way.
He did a 23 in me and my whole family.
And they said that.
Has anyone made the joke Down syndrome 24 in me?
Must have.
Must have.
Must have.
That's one of those jokes. That's low hanging fruit. It's touching the ground.
Yeah.
Literally a tree. The fruit touches the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a fruit tree with Down syndrome.
What do you like to think about?
What?
What do you like to think about?
What do I like to think about?
Yeah. What's like your stuff that in your head? Like, how's your mental health?
It's all right.
You seem pretty good.
No, it's okay.
Do you get anxious about stuff?
Yeah.
What are your biggest character defects?
This is what we're talking about?
I don't know.
What are my biggest, like, what do I not like about
What are
myself?
you working on?
What am I working on?
Yeah. What are you trying to improve upon? What are your goals for the year? Do you have a financial plan in place? Are you trying to set yourself up for financial freedom?
Yeah, I think I should probably get my license plate in this state.
No, because then you have to actually get it renewed.
Well, then I also have to get like a bank in this state. I don't even have a bank.
Who do you bank
that is
with?
in this state?
Is it just in your
Bussy.
mattress?
It's Bussy. Shout out to Bussy Bank. I was on the phone with my insurance
I'm
guy.
gonna mark this and cut that out.
I was on the phone with the insurance guy, and he goes, "Do you still bank with Bussy Bank?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." And we were both laughing about it. Me and him were laughing about Bussy.
Yeah, play. You know what I do.
Yeah, my insurance guy is funny,
Is it Bussy?
dude. I'm a card carrying member. Bussy. Don't show the camera.
Yeah, you look like a guy that likes Bussy. Oh my God.
Oh my God,
That's really funny.
Yeah, it's Bussy. Who would have thought? Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, but they don't have any of those banks here.
No, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So I maybe that should be my financial plan. Maybe do that. Maybe that's what I don't really do anything.
Adult?
Yeah, I don't do anything. I've really I have like major tunnel vision, and it's
On
just
comedy?
Like, pretty much that's all I do. Yeah.
You don't do anything other than comedy.
I mean, I went to the skate park.
Yeah.
with
Okay.
Owen.
There's your hobby, idiot.
We did that. Went to
That's
the
your
skate park.
hobby. Just skating.
No, I ride BMX.
That's still cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a hobby.
It's fun.
It's easy.
It's a good time.
It's easy.
It's
A chimpanzee could do
okay. Well,
A gorilla could do it, but
Maybe.
the gorilla would crush the bike. You think a gorilla could eat a bike
no.
if he put his mind to it?
You ever see? There's a guy. Frank Zappa played a bicycle on TV as an instrument.
Of course he
This is
did.
the most Frank Zappa thing.
Of
ever.
course he did.
Yeah.
Well, it's no. You gotta have. I think doing comedy, you have to have like one interest or something.
Lack of self confidence.
That's your thing. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm wildly insecure.
Yeah.
I'm confident in ways, but wildly insecure in others.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta shut my computer.
You got a what?
I gotta shut my computer. It needs to sleep.
Oh. You just put it to bed?
It's been good night.
You just been thinking about that this whole time?
No, just now. I was
Okay.
exporting
Oh.
last podcast I did. The last podcast I did with Joe Grillo, I had to export.
Was this in the show? Is this all in the show?
This right now?
How am I doing compared to Joe Grillo?
We're having a great time.
Fuck, I'm losing it, dude.
No, you're not.
I'm bombing this
Great.
podcast so hard.
Sometimes with Joe, it was a little bit. The first time he did it, it was incredible. It was a really good time, and the last one was a little bit boring.
This is bad. I'm doing really bad.
No, you're not. This is the podcast. This is all it is. There's nothing to it.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't do anything.
No, all right, your show's bad.
No. Oh, yeah. Maybe it is bad. That's fine if it's bad.
No, it's good. No, this is good, dude. We got clips. I think we just need more clips. You know,
I
we
don't
need more
know.
clips.
I don't know if I want to do clips. I'm hiring a guy to start doing clips because I don't want to go through the podcast and make clips. I was using an AI service. And there's two guys looking at us in that monitor. That's tiny us.
It's us.
That's us if we were little.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I could be small.
Yeah. What do you mean? Like tiny?
This big.
Like Indian in the cupboard size?
No.
No.
Wasn't there like genocide in that book? Didn't they commit mass genocide?
It's a book. I only it was a.
Indian
I saw
in the cupboard?
I didn't know it was a book.
Yeah, you look like a book ignoring ass guy.
Straight to movie. Give me the movie immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll read the Bible when it's a movie.
I love Passion of the Christ.
I'll
Pretty
learn
good.
the alphabet when it's a movie. I'll learn how to spell when it's a movie.
Yeah. Give me the old school.
I'll learn how not to sexually assault when it's a movie. That was my Chris D'Elia impression.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to take several sips of drinks.
Oh, you're fine, dude. Get sipped up.
I am pretty sipped up. Are you a coffee drinker?
Yeah, love coffee.
Would you-
I went with the Celsius though because they give you so much milligrammage.
Are you a big caffeine guy?
can.
I'm not a big fan of the Celsius.
I like it. No sugar.
Yeah.
This one has no caffeination or no carbonation, and it's
Sorry guys, we're gonna take a minute to talk about Ronaldo, how he's a bad guy. He like if a kid is crossing a street, he will swerve towards them.
Hey, are you still doing the podcast?
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, oh, well, sorry, man.
He's back.
I just couldn't hear myself in my headphones. Just making sure the podcast was still happening.
It's still happening. It's here.
All right, cool. So, anyways, yeah, Celsius is the one that I like.
I like coffee the most.
Me too. But if I have to get one,
Sometimes-
this is the one that I get.
Sometimes you want an energy drink.
200 milligrams of caffeine. That's good.
I just don't
That's good.
feel. I don't feel it like I feel other things.
Like love.
Yeah, I don't feel love and caffeine the same way. They don't hit me the same way.
No. They both make me anxious.
Oh, love makes me horrendously anxious.
Yeah.
I had relationship troubles recently. We're on the up and up. It's all good. But it was making me feel really bad.
What's his name?
Tim Waltz. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sorry, get some water.
That was impressive.
Shit, yeah.
That was impressive.
Sorry.
You ever hit your face in the face with the microphone? You ever hit yourself in the face with a microphone?
All the time.
So funny.
No, actually, no. I don't think so. I don't think. Maybe once. I think maybe it's happened once.
Hit myself in the mouth.
Yeah.
once. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, dude. I got some fucking when they were roasting me on that show. One of the things was if you do a cartwheel, I'll give you $20.
You did a cartwheel.
I did a cartwheel.
You did a cartwheel.
Fucking $20. I got paid more than everybody else on that show.
That's incredible. Where was the show?
Green Room.
I haven't been there yet. Is it like a weed thing?
It's a weed thing. It's a weed Yes.
You have to smoke weed before you go up?
They won't even let you in the door
You're a big weed guy.
unless you smoke weed, man.
You're a big weed guy.
I love smoking.
What do you like about it?
What do I like about it?
Yeah. What does it do for you?
What do it do?
What does it do for you that a nice crisp Benjamin can't?
Like $100?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess nothing. I guess money would probably solve my problems way more than weed would. You're right.
What are your problems?
Yeah. Paying my rent.
That's a problem?
Paying my bills on
Well, you're
time.
an adult, so.
I
that's not a
told you,
problem,
man.
just a-
That's another thing. Yeah, I'll pay my bills on time. That's not gonna happen.
You don't pay your bills on time?
No.
What, you don't pay any of your bills on time?
No.
Maybe there's some
Only
bills,
the ones that are automatic that come out.
maybe some bills you shouldn't pay.
Yeah, that's my protest. Until they go, hey, fucking pay us, or else you're not gonna get service anymore.
I'm not paying
Go,
my-
all right, I'll pay.
I had to forego some bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really messed up my credit.
What's his name?
Bill.
Oh yeah. Okay. I fucking love the board.
The board's pretty
Love the board.
The board's pretty fun.
We'll just let him settle down.
Guys, please.
Big pop. And keep it going. And keep it going. And keep it going.
They love us.
That's what comics are always looking for whenever they get on stage. They go, "Hey, how are you guys doing?" And instead, everybody's like, "That's the 14th time
Yeah.
somebody's asked us that tonight." Thank you.
I had one of those sets last night where they were cheering for stuff, and it feels. You ever have an audience cheer for something and it just feels like cheating? Like it feels like it's like I didn't earn this cheer. It felt like they were cheering at me and making me feel bad on purpose.
Oh, like like it wasn't like disingenuous. Like
I don't
they
know,
didn't
it
mean
just-
it, or
they
like
were-
they felt like they needed to give you something, but they for sure were not going to give you a laugh.
I don't know. They were drunk. They were. I don't know. There's a wife and a husband that both looked like Jamie Lee Curtis at the same time.
That's funny.
They have the same haircut, and I asked them why they have the same haircut because they go to the same hairdresser.
They said they got Freaky Friday'd.
They got Freaky
That's
Friday.
the only way that makes them feel comfortable.
Yeah, they were in each other's bodies.
Yeah, so they get the same haircut.
Yeah, so they get the same haircut, so they don't. When they switch back, they at least have one thing that's familiar.
Yep. So yeah, man, probably like that, and then dying and being a failure. That's big fear. You know what I mean?
You're afraid of dying and being a failure.
Yeah,
I don't think if you're dead, you don't like. You're not faced with the things you didn't accomplish.
you might if you don't find.
I guess it depends what
peace.
you believe in.
If you don't find peace.
I guess it depends where you think you go when you die.
Yeah.
I think we just get recycled.
I hope we go to a Raising Cane's.
Yeah, I hope there's a Raising Cane's in heaven,
That'd be so sick.
and I hope like there's chicken finger people.
I don't want it to be just Chick-fil-A.
You want it to be Raising Cane's or Chick-fil-A?
No, I just hope it's not only Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but it's
in
also
heaven.
Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
I would like.
Options. Popeyes would be great.
Well, that's in the black guy section.
How do you get into the black section of heaven? That's where I want to go.
I'll go visit.
You gotta hump a stool on stage.
Is that not? I don't think it's a black guy thing. I think that's just a stereotype.
Okay.
I don't know. I moved here from Atlanta, and there are a lot of black comics in Atlanta, and they didn't hump the stool.
Wow.
Yep, they mostly just said
Progressive
homophobic stuff.
Yeah.
Black audiences love homophobic jokes
Yeah.
because by and large, I think the black community is a little more homophobic than the white community.
Well, I loved hanging out with the middle-aged black guys in St. Louis. They were great.
There were a lot of St. Louis comics that would move to Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. Vincent Bryant went. Great
Vincent
guy.
Bryant.
Yeah. Me and him ride on the Miss Pat show together.
Weight Ball.
I don't know what that is.
Weight Ball.
No.
He goes by Weight Ball. He's a big fat guy.
Weight Ball. Oh,
8Ball is Weight
actually
Ball.
I've met that guy.
He's funny. He's a
I've
nice
met
guy.
that guy. I've met Weight Ball. Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Cameron Keys,
Oh yeah,
He's in
Cameron
Atlanta.
Keys is a killer.
great guy. Good guy.
Cameron Keys is very funny.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We're not out of stuff to talk about yet.
No, we'll get there though.
You're not out of the woods.
We'll
Yet.
find the end.
You're not out of the woods yet.
I'm not trying to get out of the woods.
Have you ever been lost in the woods?
Not lost.
Have you ever been lost?
Actually, yeah, I have been lost in the woods.
You seem like
I forget about that.
really.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
We were just walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got lost.
Got lost.
Were you high?
Yeah.
Getting lost high sucks, and then it's dark.
Oh, it didn't get dark yet. We found alpacas while we were out there in the woods. Yeah.
Were the alpacas in the woods or like in a field?
It was like national park.
Ooh.
Yeah, out in the woods with like. That's how we knew we weren't that far off because that was some sort of civilization.
Yeah, and the alpacas. I mean, you could have eaten an alpaca if you had to.
Or at least turn it into a nice sweater or something.
Yeah, you did have
Shear the alpaca.
Well, you would need like a machine to make a sweater. You don't just rip its skin off and wear it as a sweater.
Okay.
Okay. What? Don't okay me. You gotta weave its fur together.
And you're the expert.
No.
Yeah, show me how many animals you skinned and turned into clothing.
I would, but that's kind of a private part of my life.
That's fine. Yeah, I think it's the only time I've been lost in the woods.
Could you kill an animal?
Do you like the woods? Could I?
Yeah, like if it had a knife or something.
Would I?
Like if a rabbit it was brandishing a knife. Could you stomp his little brain?
What kind of rat? Like
rabbit?
like a Bugs Bunny, or like a
a rabbit that
Parappa the Rappa rabbit.
A rabbit that has the proportions of a human being.
Oh, okay. So it's not like one of the little raving rabbits that are like.
No, it's like
I could kill those guys. I could kill a bunch of those guys.
A human proportioned rabbit, like long legs, long human arms, big giant ears.
Like the Trix Bunny.
He's eating a carrot. Yeah. The Trix Bunny and Bugs Bunny both have similar proportions.
Yeah. Maybe. No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I've thought about it.
Yeah.
If I could maybe go hunting, like I thought about like would I like it or not?
I don't think I would.
I think that I would like the idea of getting your own stuff, right?
Yeah.
Getting out
I do
there
like
and
stuff.
getting your stuff on your own. And
I am
and got it.
I don't know if I don't. I mean,
I could do it with fish. I do it with a fish, no problem. I
I-
would catch a fish and freaking fillet it. I could do that.
I hate fishing.
You hate fishing?
Fish are so slimy. And the fish are always like, ouch, ouch, stop.
No, they're not.
Yeah, the fish I
No,
catch are like,
no.
ouch,
Most of the ones that you
stop
get-
it.
Most of the ones that I get are like,
Yeah. The fish I get, they're usually like, I'm fucking, no, don't do it.
chill, bro.
Yeah, chill, bro.
Yeah.
The chill, bro fish.
I don't think I don't know if they feel that. I don't know.
Well, those are the fish in the Knee-High Creek.
Well, they they go, ow.
Yeah, they're
Ow, stop.
yeah.
No.
Now you don't
can't
have a
do
job
that.
at
No, we
Shane.
can't.
Now you don't have a job at SNL for sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you do a Chinese
I was
accent.
David. Did you watch that ever? Were you ever like a fan of that
SNL?
show? I was like never really.
I've been a fan and not a fan. I haven't been watching recently. My last girlfriend, she watched it a lot, so I would then watch it. And it has such an obvious like liberal slant to it that just kind of makes me mad.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't like stuff with such a political bias in a show. Just makes me mad.
Lonely Island ripped. That was the
Yeah,
only time I like,
that
knew.
was peak SNL for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, Will Ferrell, SNL highlights. Awesome.
Yeah.
Chris Farley, but that's SNL from the '90s in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I don't know. Really not a fan
I
of
don't
the
hate
show.
on SNL. I just don't watch it recently.
Yeah, me
I've enjoyed it. Michael Longfellow when he went on Weekend Update as a cigarette, I really liked that. He said the line. He said, "Cigarettes are the only thing that's dessert for sex."
That's good.
That's good writing.
That's funny.
Yeah, you wrote on the Miss Pat show.
I was
You did?
yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, that was on BET Plus. Yeah.
Where'd you go write? Like, were you in a writer's room? Where were you writing?
No, it was just
It sounds like a
crazy.
creaky door.
Yeah. No,
Sorry. My mic sounds haunted.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it.
There's
I'm
a
gonna end
ghost.
up breaking it by the end of this.
No.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Miss Patch, I just would send in stuff.
Yeah.
I would email it to.
Well,
I would email it to BET building
Interesting.
in Atlanta, Georgia.
And you
That's
got
what
paid?
I would put on the letter.
Well,
I
yeah.
would like handwrite it and send
Black
it in.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Television.
I mean, I never heard anything back, but I would send in packets every week.
Oh, you didn't. So you weren't like a writer on the show.
What?
I don't know.
I wrote for the show.
Okay.
Every week I would send them stuff.
Yeah.
They would never say anything back.
Oh, okay. Did you ever get
I
anything
wrote
on the
for
show?
them every week.
Did they use your stuff?
Well, I mean, I can't say if they
The show's out.
used it or not.
Why not?
I don't have a subscription to BET Plus, so I've never
Me
seen the show.
I
I don't know.
I would rather get I would rather get a prescription to.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't in a writing room. I was standing outside the building, yelling jokes, ideas.
And the show you wanted to write on was the Miss Pat show.
Yeah.
It's funny that Pat is short for Patrick Mahomes.
That's her real name.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes.
That's her real name.
Patrick Mahomes' girl. Not a good riff at all. Well, I wouldn't want to be. I mean.
So what happened at Neiman Marcus?
Oh, the guy came up to me and he asked me if I could help him return something because he didn't have an ID.
You're gonna tell a story again?
He had a lot of money, clearly, because he had a new Dodge Charger, like a Scat Pack Dodge Charger.
You're really drawing a caricature of this guy. I like it.
He's a black guy. He was like a little shorter than me, kind of your body type, so 400 pounds. And he had tattoos all over his body. He seemed like a streamer kind of guy.
That's another thing too with this, because the only way you can sit in it is just it makes you look disgusting. So that's. I'm just gonna keep using my leg to cover up my body.
Oh, I think they're loosening up. I don't know. These were $30 chairs from Walmart.
They're gonna be a lot looser now.
You know, you're gonna laugh.
I used to be in shape.
What happened? I'm in shape right now.
Gave up.
You know what I don't like? Life. You know what I really don't like? Big pet peeve of mine when a jacked guy on stage like, yeah, I'm pretty jacked. I don't like that.
Yeah, my buddy I hang out with, he literally will look at his arm and go, "I'm so fucking jacked right now," and I say, "You're."
Is it who I think it is? Tall guy? Comic?
Yeah, my buddy Lucas.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Different guy.
No, my buddy Lucas will just be like, "Dude, I'm so fucking ripped right now."
Is he ripped?
He's pretty, he's big and tall, and
he's a comic?
Lifting weights. Yeah.
Hey, Lucas?
He's a comic.
Lucas McCrary?
No.
I don't know who this is. Do I know Lucas?
I don't know if you met him or not. I don't know.
There is one comic that has jokes about being jacked. And sure, he's jacked, but I don't like it. No. It's hard to make that stuff funny.
Why is that cool? When did that become cool? Why is that a cool thing? Why is it like...
Being in shape now?
Just being the cool guy on stage. Like, being a cool guy is a thing. I always just thought it was like... You're never supposed to go up there and be like, I fuck so much pussy, guys. You have no idea how hard it is for me to fuck when I'm this jacked.
Yeah.
Well, I thought always the funny thing was like you don't get the girl. Like, I thought that's like the funny thing.
You're like a very unliked person in society.
But yeah, no, now you got to go up and you just got to you got to have like cool clothes, you know, and like some jewelry, and then like, you know, your hair has got to be fucking stupid. And then you got to be like, you guys know how hard it is to be jacked? Fucking what's the deal with going to the gym and all the ladies want to fuck me? Turns out Rob Gronkowski was ahead of the curve. He knew what was coming next.
Everybody he did a special, didn't he?
Yeah. And now it's like every comic is just trying to do their best version of Gronk.
Was it good?
No, he was horrible. It was really
Why did he do that?
I think he likes comedy.
Yeah.
And it was probably he could just make quick money off of it. I don't know.
And what was his jokes? Did he go run jokes?
They had somebody write it for him. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, they wrote, and I think it was on like a.
So he just on a
thing, you know what I mean? So he was, teleprompter. So he was probably just.
It's gonna be nice to be famous, and you can just go do whatever you want.
Yeah, and you're being stupid at the same time.
But Rob Gronkowski is a likable guy.
Sure,
I think there's
plenty of doofuses that are likable.
What is that? 75% of stand-up is water.
Yeah, that's just like the earth and your body.
75%. I mean, so much of stand-up is just being likable and being a good hang.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just got to be a good hang.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't like that?
No, it's fine.
What do you think 75% of stand-up is?
Horseshit.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's.
I mean, the current state of stand-up is kind of annoying. You got to be an influencer online. Adam Lucky posted it. He had a Facebook post.
Yeah, I saw that. It was good. It was. Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
You have to be an influencer, and it's annoying. And now that I'm restricted on Instagram, I'm never gonna. It's never gonna.
I know. Well, what are you? This show goes on Pornhub, right? Where does this thing premiere on?
This goes.
Is this an OnlyFans podcast?
This goes on Yahoo Mail Skits. There's anything called Yahoo Mail Skits.
Yeah, I'm starting a new food review channel on MySpace. Come check me out on there.
Oh, I just hope Instagram unrestricts me soon, because I need everyone to see this stuff I'm putting out.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
No, it's not. None of it's good.
At least you're trying.
Yeah, that's the thing but it's annoying when you're trying, and like half the battle's trying.
Yeah.
More than half the battles, like 75. It's like you really have to build up a lot of courage to like actually make something, and then when you make it, and it gets no views, it's like, what was this? Mm-hmm. But and then you just can't. You gotta just be enjoying the art of it.
Yeah, well, you gotta enjoy like the art of like staring at the camera and like saying some stuff.
Yeah.
And then like that's the
or the editing it.
that's to create the editing
Yeah.
too. Yeah. It's all fucking shit sucks, dude.
What's next for Ronaldo?
What's next for me?
Yeah, I mean, what are you hoping to get out of any of this?
No, I'm gonna probably quit stand up. And,
Oh, really?
And,
You should open a. There's always money in the banana stand.
banana stand. I'm gonna be one of those guys that sells Mexican hot dogs wrapped in bacon outside the clubs.
For $10 fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna overcharge people for merch.
I mean,
on
$10
Sixth Street.
is egregious.
Yeah, I'm gonna be one of those guys that opens up the convenience store and charges you $20 for a 6-pack of beer.
Oh, is that a thing?
That yeah.
On
Sixth Street,
they're $20.
Yeah. And he's like, he's one of those guys that should be from like one of those places where you're like, this guy, he wants to haggle. You know what I mean? This guy wants to give me a price and then he wants me to counter with something else.
Yeah.
No. The exact. I said, dude, come on, man. They sell this for half the price everywhere else. And he goes, go somewhere else.
He says that.
And I said, wow, he's good. I said, this guy's fucking good. He's been in America for a while.
I wonder if they're making good money.
I mean, if you're a tourist, yeah, and you don't know where else to go, you just pop into that spot.
Well, no, I wonder if like those guys that run those convenience stores on 6th Street are making good money.
Yeah. I mean, enough. It's probably laundered.
You think those are just drug
Yeah, it's a laundry.
fronts?
No, you go in the back and do your laundry.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a washer dryer here. I don't need to go to places.
Nice. In unit.
In unit laundry.
That's good.
It is like a European
Did you?
like a washer dryer combo, so it washes and dries.
In the same thing?
Yeah.
I've never seen
doesn't
that
work that
before.
good.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's not very good.
Did it come with the place?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think all
okay,
these units
that's
have
why.
it.
That's okay.
That's how they trick you that the other stuff isn't shitty.
Yeah, I had to work on my washer. I opened it up.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
had to
popped it all.
I had to add new pipes in the back.
Yeah. We're a
Or
couple
new
handy
tubes.
men.
Yeah, I mean that's what I do for work.
Okay.
I don't know why you have attitude about anything.
That's gonna be my answer to everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronaldo, I hope you had a good day.
Yeah. All right. Fuck.
What do
Whatever.
you want from me? Get the hell out of here.
Hey,
I'm
give
on
me-
the toilet.
Yeah, give me another one.
There's just shit out of my ass, halfway out of my butt right now.
Yeah. Do you you ever been in,
I wipe
like-
side to side, yes.
You ever go inside the room whenever if like someone else is in there? You ever had like a girlfriend you go in the bathroom together?
Like take a shower together?
No, like she's shitting and you go in there.
I pee between her legs.
Nice. I do the reverse Blumpkin.
Yeah.
I eat her out while she's.
Okay.
That's my.
What do you want me to do with that?
Nothing.
My girlfriend in high school gave me a Blumpkin. Shout out Claire Wagner.
Really?
Let's dox her.
What a
At a hotel.
what a nice woman.
At a hotel.
That's insanely nice. There's no part of her that wanted to do that.
I don't know. She was drunk. I was drunk. We were in high school. We were underage. And then I drove home 90 on the highway in a Nissan Armada.
Nice.
And in my mind, the memory is you can't get a DUI postpartum, right?
Post like after you've been born.
Yeah. Sure, whatever. Okay, I don't care. In my mind, when I picture this memory,
Postpartum.
in this mind, when I picture this memory, I'm driving on the left side of the highway for some reason.
Were you?
No.
Oh.
There was a guard, a big cement bullion in the middle.
But so in your head you were like in England.
When I
Driving on the
all my memories happen in Britain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the math in my head, it's backwards like manga or hentai or anime. Which one's the backwards comic book?
They're all backwards. All
okay.
of them. You watch them all.
Right. Hentai.
Right to left.
Hentai is backwards porn.
Mm-hmm.
Backwards cartoon porn.
Mm-hmm. You watch tentacles come out of women.
Yeah. And jizz go back into the wiener and into the balls. And then into wherever it hides. The third testicle that's inside your body that houses the sperm.
Dude, I saw this one lady. You could buy you ever see the dragons? You like dragon penises
Yeah.
and like alien and like tentacles.
Yeah.
As for like
You can buy
dildos
those,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, you can buy
Yeah.
those. Dude, they have ones that will plant an egg inside of you.
Oh, no.
You have a little silicone egg that you put up inside it.
And it bursts?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
there's
think it
nothing
just kind of
inside.
dissolves.
I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that kink at all.
Yeah.
Who's that for?
I don't
Is
know.
that for a guy or for a woman?
It's for anyone who would like to
Like,
use it.
is the kink for a man to do to his girlfriend?
No, I think it's to be artificially inseminated by an alien race. And for you to live out that fantasy. Which is, I think that's okay. That's fine. You can have that because that's fantasy.
Yeah.
They sell like horse dildos.
That's wild.
And if you buy a horse dildo,
Do you fantasize
you're
about like
fucked up.
the collapse of society?
I mean, I don't think so. Like
not
fantasize about it
fantasize.
in what way? Like
Daydream about it.
what would it look like?
What would you do?
Or what would I?
You don't have any guns, obviously.
I mean, I would die probably.
You don't. Have any
It's
guns.
not gonna last long. No, I don't have a gun. Don't have guns. Not really that skilled or trained in anything.
You can buy a gun.
Yeah, maybe.
I bought ammo today.
Can you buy one in Texas without a Texas?
I don't know because I got mine in Georgia.
Dude was at the Home Depot just poking right out the back of his shirt.
Really? Oh, yeah,
Just right out the top of his pants.
In Georgia, in Atlanta, I was in a Home Depot and a guy was open carrying a giant Glock.
Oh, nice.
Like, cool, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna have 2 golden Desert Eagles.
A open carry a Desert Eagle would be hilarious.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
That means business.
Yeah.
Mike Eaton took us to this gun YouTuber event, and we shot like a bunch of machine guns.
Gun tubers.
Gun tubers, yeah.
Shout out Hickok 45.
Yeah, Nashville.
John Hickok's the man.
I did a show with him
Guy's great.
in Knoxville.
Yeah.
That was not with
Remember
Dad.
FPS Russia?
No.
That was my guy.
I don't know.
FPS Russia was the man.
What was he?
Just some fucking Russian dude that would just shoot crazy big guns.
That's awesome.
And like blow up.
Does he not do it
Tannerite and
anymore?
shit. No, I don't know where he's at. I think he's
doing something
I think he's fighting the Ukraine.
Oh yeah, that war.
what he's doing.
That war. That's one sided completely, and there's nothing weird about it at all.
He's probably a general or something at this point.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think. Did you ever think about doing the military?
My grandma really wanted me to.
Really?
Yeah, because I was going nowhere.
You're a bad kid.
Doing nothing. Oh,
What?
yeah.
You're doing well now.
I was doing nothing.
You're doing
No, she's stoked on this. This is good enough.
She likes that you're doing stand up.
Yeah.
That's
She likes,
good.
she's watched me a bunch of times.
Who? Oh wait, hold on. Let me see if I remember this stuff about you. Your dad is gone,
Yeah.
and your mom is still there,
Yeah.
and your grandma helped raise you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, more or less. Not, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were
I
still.
live with grandma for a
You were
while.
stillbirth.
And no, artificial insemination. I was put inside of an alien dildo.
Yeah.
Inside an egg.
That's why you look the way you do.
Silicone egg, yeah.
Oh.
That's why I look like this.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Do I look like an egg or an alien?
You look like an egg.
Okay, thanks, Steve.
You kind of look like an egg.
Thank
You
you.
got an egg ass energy about you.
I haven't had eggs in a while. I
love
really
eggs.
have. I've been buying into the hype that they're too expensive, so I haven't bought them.
You know what's expensive? Milk.
All right. You know what else is expensive? Plane tickets.
Oh my God, no.
Bought one of those. Those are
You know what's expensive? A diamond ring.
Yeah. This is good podcasting.
This is the podcast.
Oh my God.
What are you doing tonight?
They're so
What
loud.
are you doing tonight?
You're trying to do something?
No, I am probably going to continue editing this video project that's not comedy related. I'm trying to get a new job doing, it's called UGC, user generated content. And you basically, you know, when you're on TikTok or Instagram, you see an ad, it's someone being like, are you this? And it's like someone for a product. It's an ad for a product. And it's someone, it looks like someone created it. That's a job.
What?
Yeah. It's called UGC, user generated content.
But what do you...
Brands pay you to make a video about their product.
But don't you have to have like a bunch of followers?
No, not for user generated content. It's not an influencer thing.
It's advertising.
It's
just
advertising,
straight
yeah.
advertising.
But brands pay you to just be a person in their video saying like advertise Clash of Clans or Fabletics. You see Fabletics videos all the time.
Are you going to be one of those guys that's like advertising one of those games that
Sure.
isn't actually a real game on the App Store?
If they pay me, I don't care.
You know, it's just like some guy running down like a map in this like big open
Yeah.
space, and
He's like,
there's like, well, yeah, but then there's like 5 on this side, and then there's 10 on that side, and then you got to shoot the
zombie,
walls
yeah.
to get through the walls.
Yeah, I've seen that ad.
It's like that. You're like doing something.
Yeah, but you're like it would be you, the green screen effect, and the game is playing in the
You
background.
ever see those guys that admit to being part of the brain rot?
Like the Clippers?
They're like, well, look at how much money I make
Yeah.
every month by creating literal distraction garbage
Yeah, that's not a real thing.
for people.
None of that's real.
What's not real?
I think those are fake videos. I don't think those guys are actually making money doing that.
People watch those things, man.
Why?
I've seen it. It's a Kevin Hart highlight, and then just a crazy temple run on the
Yeah,
bottom,
and
and this split screen. And I watched the whole thing.
I mean, sure, if people are making...
I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
If people are... I'm going to eat the whole thing. I should have got that.
I did that for St. Patrick's Day. We were we were having some brews.
Yeah.
I remember everything from that night, closing out, heading back. I remember everything.
Yeah.
I remember everything.
Sick.
I kept doing the bit. My buddy Connor had a couple sliders in a to-go box, and I kept going, I should have got that. And I kept opening it and then looking at it and going, I'm going to eat the whole... I'm joking. I'm joking. I did the bit over and over again.
Quick, let me get a video of you saying you're going to kill the president. Oh, shit, I couldn't put the thing around fast enough.
The next day is in a group chat, and he's like, you still doing the podcast?
No.
Are we going to start?
We did 15 minutes.
And then we'll look at, and then he sends us a picture, and he's like, "Who did it?" And there were 2 bites. There was 1 bite taken out of each of his sliders.
Yeah.
And I said, "There's no way that was me, because if that was me, I would have ate the whole thing."
Yeah.
And then I get a separate text solo from one of my friends that was like in the group chat that he sent that to, and he goes, "Do you not remember taking a bite of those burgers last night?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No."
That's fine.
No way. That's the only memory I blacked out from the whole night.
out?
Just that memory, just the memory of me eating those 2 cheeseburgers.
That's so funny. You remember after?
Yeah.
You kind of browned out. You didn't black out.
No, but that's the only memory that is gone from my brain was me eating those burgers that I was doing the bit about eating the whole time.
I think you did something pretty mean to your friend, and you blanked it out of your memory because you don't remember. It's like when someone does a war crime, they don't remember it.
It was 1 bite.
Yeah, your friend's an idiot.
Everyone knows the rule.
Your friend's a baby.
Yeah, he shouldn't have left it there.
You have money. Go buy more sliders.
That's what I'm talking about.
Go buy more stuff.
More Jew boy sliders.
Yeah. Jubor sliders is good.
Never had it.
You know,
I guess I did have it. I just don't remember.
Yeah. You know what's too expensive?
What?
Not a damn chance burger.
Never had it.
It's $17 for just the burger.
That's crazy.
Too much money. Too much money.
You know what doesn't cost that much? A bowl of Skyline chili.
I love Skyline.
It's okay.
I'm from Ohio.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Maybe a little bit of carrot cake.
It's fine.
Maybe have a little bit of carrot cake.
It's just weird. I
Yeah.
think I like the Texas chili better.
Yeah, it goes on a hot dog or on some pescetti. You don't have it like by itself.
It's not chili-ish. Who made it?
It's
Some
a
Greeks?
sauce. It's a sauce.
Some fucking
I don't know who invented Skyline.
Greek piece of shit in Ohio made it?
What? There are Greeks in Ohio.
I think that Skyline guy is one of them. One of them dirty Greeks.
You think so? He's a dirty Greek?
Yeah, he's one of those olive oil drinkers.
I'm gonna ask. No, that's Italians. Greeks fuck boys.
With the olive.
Yeah,
oil.
olive lube.
Yeah.
Who invented Skyline chili?
I'm telling you, I think it was some Greek guy that was like,
Oh yeah! Oh! You're right. Skyline chili was invented by Nicholas Lambrinidis, a Greek immigrant who opened the first Skyline chili restaurant in Cincinnati, Ohio. You knew it. What's that? What is that?
this is me flexing, bro. That means I was right.
Was that
means I
like a
know
knife
everything.
sound? Lambrinidis based the recipe on his family's Mediterranean-style stew, adapting it into what became known as Cincinnati-style chili, a spiced meat sauce served over pescetti or hot dogs.
Yeah.
Topped with shredded cheese, onions, and beans.
Best dog. Best hot dog.
And we're back to beans.
Where's the best hot dog?
The best hot dog?
Yeah, what's your best hot dog? Chicago dog. Easy.
The hot dog, the love of your life mix. Oh, Chicago dog?
Yeah.
Like what's on there? An entire pickle?
Yeah, well, a quarter of an entire pickle, but yeah.
And what? Yeah, it's like I don't like that about Chicago dogs. Is it?
Mustard, relish, tomato, onion.
Yeah, and then you have like another hot dog in it, like a Bloody Mary. I don't like that part.
Yeah, they stick
A hot dog as a garnish.
they stick a slider on a toothpick and then stab it into
the hot dog.
Into the hot dog. Yeah.
I do like a margarita. Or sorry.
Yeah, but you don't like the Chicago style hot dog? It comes with an entire 16-ounce ribeye steak.
Oh, what? You don't like
How
the?
can you not say it's not great?
Oh, you don't like the Chicago style hot dog? It's put into a milkshake and blended up.
Yeah.
At Portillo's.
Yeah, they put one of the Metro cards in your hot dog.
Yeah.
That's Chicago style.
Yeah. Broken glass.
One time I was on the train. That's what they call it, the elevated train. And some dude gave me a pork loin sandwich. Just a random
That's
guy.
hard to trust.
Ate it. It was amazing. It was so good. But yeah, it was a strange. I do that too. I'm shameless about
Eating. Yeah.
Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, yeah. I do have some shame. I do shameful eating. Do you do shameful eating? You seem like you're too healthy. You're too healthy.
No, I eat bad.
I do shameful eating.
I eat pints of ice cream and then scream at my sleep. My girlfriend says my girlfriend said no more ice cream before bed because I talk and yell and stuff.
That's so funny.
I have some sleep disorder where I have night terrors, and ice cream makes it significantly worse.
That's crazy. You're lactose intolerant.
No, because I eat a pint of ice cream. It's fine.
That's really weird.
I elbowed her.
It's all the sugar.
I elbowed her in the eye the other night.
It's the red dye.
But I was wide awake for that.
Nice.
Let's go. Violence against women.
Nick, Nick Griffin, he always had a great joke. He's like, you know what? At the bottom of the pint of ice cream, there should be a mirror. So you see what you've done.
So
to
you can do
yourself?
cocaine off it.
Yeah.
You already ate a pint of ice cream. Might as well do hard drugs.
I think something like Nick Griffin's a great comic.
God, if they had
Great guy.
Percocet ice cream, that would really be good. Nick Griffin, funny comic.
Yeah, he's good. He's a really good. Comic.
Is it short for Nick Gryffindor? He's like a Harry Potter fan.
Nope. That's not what it is. Nope. It's just his name.
We had some riff last night.
You do cocaine?
I used to do a lot of cocaine.
Really?
Smoke crack cocaine.
Oh, that's right.
That's like my whole thing.
That is your whole thing. Forgot about that.
It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
My whole thing is being
Yeah, think of it. If I didn't do comedy, I probably would have got into that stuff. for
cocaine.
sure.
I mean, it's fun for a little bit, but then it's a big waste of time. At this bachelor party I just went to, I was pretending to shoot a basketball.
That's what it looks like?
You hear that?
Yeah, there's so many Latino children running around outside.
I bet they have knives.
They for sure have.
I hope they have knives. What I like about the
Dude, when I lived in a trailer park, I got chased around by a little Latino kid, and he had a knife. He was chasing us with a fucking knife, and I said, God, please don't let this child hurt. I prayed. I got down and prayed. I was so scared, and then it turns out he had a butter knife the whole time.
Oh.
I feel like a real asshole praying to God for that one.
If you get cut by a knife, though, you're going to have that slice for a while. You do not want to get sliced up.
Oh, by a butter knife or just by any knife?
Any knife.
Well, yeah.
I stabbed myself with a
course.
screwdriver yesterday. Hurt.
Yeah, that sucks.
It was one. It's one of those things you ever accidentally stab yourself. You're like, I might stab myself, and then you stab yourself. You foreshadow your own life.
Yeah, I do that with a razor at work. One of those razor
I'm gonna
blades.
cut myself.
Totally got myself right on the hand. Got me on
Oh,
the
a
hand.
razor blade will cut you deep.
This one went down. It's almost gone though.
wasn't that bad.
This was what do you call those things?
Scraper.
No.
A fisting.
Fisting your wife.
Fisting your wife.
I was fisting my wife and then
Fisting
she scratched
My wife.
my wife. What are those things, dude? The drain cleaners, you know, those drains.
Snake.
Drain snake. They got the teeth on them and
Yeah.
stuff. Fucking scrape
ouch.
my ass. Yeah.
Did you do that at work?
No, this was at home.
You know
I'm
what
a real handyman. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you could do it. It's in your blood, Ronaldo.
Yeah, it is.
You could do it. Hey, can you paint?
Yeah, I do. I did a lot of painting. I've done a lot of
Is
painting.
your job like Monday through Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have free time. Some people, I have a catalog of people that I go to if I need help with work.
Backup stuff. Yeah.
But you have a job.
No. Yeah. It fucking sucks. It's honestly
Well, having a
such
job stinks.
Waste of time.
That's why I'm trying to do this UGC stuff. So
Well, I got hit up by a guy that used to work with Tony.
Yeah.
And he is like, we need
Tony Pepperoni?
We need you back. Yeah, Tony Pepperoni. He's like, we need you back at the job.
That's great.
And that was really nice. It was really nice. But I feel like Billy's working there again too. But this is like, I'm like, must be what it's like when you like get out of like a real bad relationship and you found all the reasons that you wanted to leave in the first place, and then they come back to you and you're like, there's no way it could be that bad again.
Yeah.
It's like, no. I'm going to be unhappy after 6 months.
Yeah.
No matter where I go.
Were you unhappy there?
Who I go to. Yes.
Well,
Yes. It doesn't matter what the job is.
Do you get a case of grass is always greener? No matter what
A little
I'm
bit.
doing,
It's a little bit of that, but it's also just like I don't like how I'm spending my time.
at work.
Yeah. Just that I have to do that.
Yeah,
There's other things I could use my time.
I get a lot more fulfillment working with my hands than just like on a computer.
Never had a job like that. I've never had
With your
a
hands?
desk computer job. No, all my jobs have been what? I barely graduated. I had to go to summer school so I could graduate high school.
That's cool though.
I never went to college.
That's some genius ass shit.
What, staying
Not
later?
being good at high school.
Yeah.
All geniuses were bad at high school.
Is that true?
Tim Dillon.
I don't think so. Is he a genius?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. He's pretty funny.
But for real though, man, we gotta quit trying to do this whole stand-up thing, and we need to be making
Start a t-shirt company?
Literally, that's better. Then you can parlay that into selling tickets. Later.
I have an idea for a t-shirt company where I'm just stealing another idea, but it's like drunk merch, and you have shirts that say like autism powered fuck machine on it, which is a shirt I've seen people wear, but that's not trademarked, so I'll just sell it on my website. And then like one that says like piss and shit and cum and blood.
But it's like the and yeah, I like that.
Don't bully me, I'll come.
Yeah, that's good.
I've
That's a
seen that
classic.
shirt.
Yeah.
Just the N word.
Well, that's
No, it says just the N word.
oh, okay.
That would be funny.
No, all right. Yeah, are you writing that down?
I know I'm looking for something.
What that guy, the guy that was in the founder of the Proud Boys. It hurts my ears.
It hurts my ears.
With
the founder of the Proud Boys.
The dude, the Proud Boys. He was selling shirts that were like pro Democrat and pro Republican at the same time. He's like,
that's funny.
Trying to,
Well, that's a businessman.
Yeah, it's just making fucking cash.
I'm sure. Here's
it's the
one.
best new sport.
Drunk drivers against mothers against drunk drivers.
Drunk drivers against DD.
A shirt that just says SIGs inside.
DDAMADD. SIGs inside is good. I like SIGs inside. Yeah.
And I think what you have to do is just you set up a website. But I don't have time.
We do like drop shipping style, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like
you don't have the stuff.
Yeah.
You just have a website.
Yeah.
But I don't have time to set that up right now. I'm working on something else.
This just seems like such a scam. Yeah, you're working on a different scam.
No, UGC's not a scam.
A scheme, maybe? Is it a scheme?
I don't know. We're all just trying to scheme until we make it in the big world of comedy.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not savvy. I guess I don't know how to do anything besides work 40 hours a fucking week.
Yeah.
I guess that's all I know how to do.
Yeah, have you done a roast with the mothership yet? Yeah, you're toast. You're cooked, buddy.
Okay.
Good luck ever.
Okay.
Good luck ever doing it.
Here we go again.
In life.
Here we go again.
No podcast.
No, April 16th.
What are you doing?
Roast battle
really?
at Helium.
Oh, that's
Comedy Club. Helium Comedy Club, St. Louis.
How far is Helium Comedy Club?
In St. Louis?
Yeah.
Like 13 hours.
You drive or you fly
From
back?
here. I'm gonna fly.
Nice.
I'm gonna probably do the weekend at the Funny Bone, the whole weekend too.
You're in there.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
no club in Atlanta you could really get. I mean, you could get into Skull, but they wouldn't have headliners come in. Like Heliums are just
What
like,
Punchline?
yeah, but that club is not great. That club is attached to a diner and there are rats in the ceiling.
Well, who would come though?
Sam Morril.
Okay. That was it. This was the only headliner that would come.
Sam Morril, Dusty Slay I saw there.
Nice.
I saw TJ Miller there.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
But he's half kind of canceled, half not.
He's just crazy.
He's a nuts.
He's
guy.
actually nuts.
He's actually nuts.
And a guy universally, whenever I talk to comedy club staff, usually
It's a bad.
you talk to comics, great.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
When I worked with him, we had a great time. Staff,
Yeah.
hated him.
He's just why.
I think he's just a pain in the ass to work with. I
Interesting.
think it's just hard to work with
Wonder
professionally
why.
like that. I don't know.
You
never know.
It's so funny how it's like I think
Clip it.
I care too much about what people think of me.
You're supposed to
so
do
I'm
that
like,
too. You're supposed to say clip it sometimes.
Make it into a clip you put on the internet. I'm too worried about like people about my reputation and people being like about doing one thing. That people are
right.
like, oh yeah, there's no reason I should try to work with this guy.
Yeah, I think most stuff ends up being forgiven. And then if you're also just funny enough, like,
Yeah.
and you can sell tickets, like most people don't care unless you do something super egregious.
Yeah.
But even then, sometimes you can fucking bounce back.
Some people can bounce back.
Chris D'Elia is still doing
Still
shows.
headlining shit out.
Chris D'Elia is still headlining shows.
That's crazy.
There's still enough people that will buy tickets to go see him. There's still some other people that fucking sell tickets that shouldn't be selling tickets.
Yeah. I have to pee really bad.
Okay.
And I think that's the podcast.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Are we done?
Hour 20.
No, really?
Hour 19, 32 seconds.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's what it says right here.
No way.
On my little board.
Okay. Well, hey, dude, this is way less painful than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. That's kind of like, I like to set up the expectation it's going to be hard to do. It's going to be like pulling teeth and nails. And
Yeah.
you get an hour in and you're like, now we're getting into it.
Can we listen to some Blues Traveler?
Well, I was thinking more like Fame on Fire.
I don't even know what that is.
They covered Tour of Your Life.
Don't know what that is.
Extension.
Don't know.
Yeah, Triple Extension.
Triple X, Extentacion.
Lil Uzi Vert, he did Tour of Your Life. You know, all my friends are dead.
Oh yeah, push me to the edge.
There's a heavy metal version of that song that's actually really good.
Sounds like it'll make me throw up and diarrhea.
It's good. It's actually good. It makes me like the song. I can't play it on here because I got in trouble one time for playing music on here.
Oh yeah, you cannot do that. You can't. You
copyright
can't. No, we used to get in trouble when we do our show because
What show?
That would happen. Go check it out. It's archived on YouTube. Go find it. Riff Laugh Love, great show. We used to do.
Ronaldo, tell everyone
It was a lot
out
of fun.
there in the world where they can find you.
Follow me on Instagram at Ronaldo Sucks and come see Wildcard Comedy at the Velveeta Room. That's gay N-word hours. Gay.
Cut that. They can't. They can listen to that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, you can listen to that.
It'll get cut off YouTube.
No. That's good. That's not copywritten.
It's not.
No.
How do you know?
I guess I don't know.
I'm not gonna put it in because I've gotten a copyright strike before.
I'm sorry I did that.
I don't care.
I'm sorry I did that.
But
all I wanted you to know is follow me on Instagram at Ronaldo Sucks, at Ronaldo Sucks on Instagram, and then go to Wildcard Comedy at the Velveeta Room, June 6th, 10 p.m. It's a Friday.
Is that your show?
It's my show. It's a fun show. We do a drinking game plus comedy at the same time. It's a really, really fun show. They've done it for a long time. They've done it for like 10 years in St. Louis.
I'm trying to.
So all the kinks have been worked
trying
out.
To find this song about smoking crack. That is very funny.
Bitch, I'm sticking 5 cocks in my ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cocks gonna go.
All right, guys, that's the podcast. Thank you so much. Sorry you can't hear that song. I had to cut it. I love you.
Why you wanna give me the run around?